Hello architects and engineers. So in this video we will going to have full tutorial for the steel shed, and if you have your design parameters and you want to customize your shed, then you can go for this tutorial. And let's start. Um, as you can see on the left hand side there's a menu which contains all the um, design parameters and columns and awnings and a variety of options. You can play with all these options and customize your shed, and then we can go let's start. At the top, you can see it's written Steel Shed Builder. You can confirm it from this that you are in the correct place. And we have four options. 3D elevation. It basically shows the four sides, four elevations of the shed that you are building. And there's an option of the roof plan and a floor plan or foundation plan. Okay, let's go to the 3D, and first we will go to the basic dimensions tab. Okay, so the basic dimensions tab contains all the design parameters like the floor die, and you can set the floor display. Either you want to display, either you want a complete floor or not complete floor, floor thickness. And there are two units, like metric unit and the imperial unit, and so we will go for the metric unit. And the roof type, there are 24 roof types. The cable lean to left, lean to right, and American barn. So we will use cable for this tutorial, and then we have a rafter type. Rafter type, we have two rafter types, a UV rafter or a truss. And if you select truss, then there are multiple options for the truss. Howie truss, flat truss, Warren, and triangular truss. And you can select depending upon your requirements. Okay, so we will use the Warren truss for this shed, and now you can change the purlin types also, the C purlin or C purlin, and basically it also change the shape of the curves also. So we will keep them C for now. And at the bottom, if you scroll down to the bottom, you can see there are options for the pitch. You can change the pitch from the slider, or you can just type in manually. You can change the width of the shed, maybe over 30 meters. And you can change the wall height by moving this slider, or we can move it for the 24-meter depth and 6-meter height of the shed. And number of bays, we'll keep them 4 for now, and base spacing will be 8 meters. As you can see, if you have a similar base spacing for all the way, then you can type in here. And if you want to change the base spacing for a particular way, then you can type in these boxes. Like I want this base spacing to be 10 meters. So it's 10 now. Okay, so and if you want to change the base spacing for all the bays, then you can type in here. As I want the base spacing to be 10 for all the bays. So the base spacing is now 10 for all the bays. And you can have the look for the length. So let's drag it to the front, and you have two dimensions for the one for the knee height 6 meters and apex height 9.22 meters. Okay, so this is all for the main menu, or sorry, for the basic dimensions with all the design parameters for the technical parameters for your shed. Let's go to the second option where we have columns. This tab allows you to um, add columns, add internal columns, and remove grids and remove the column from a single bay. So let's see how we can do this. Okay, if you can scroll down to the bottom, you can see this option center columns. If you can click it, it will add center columns in your shed. Okay, and if you want a multiple option, multiple columns, then you can also do this. That you can add, you can select this option, extra columns left and extra columns right. I want one column on the left and one column on the right side, like this. And if you want to move this column, these columns at some particular distance, as I want it to be on the, as I want this column to be on the 5 meters from this, from the left edge, then I will type 5 here, and all the columns will move 5 meters from left main column. Okay, so now we will remove these columns as we have one more option left. So, okay. As for the center columns, if you want the columns to be on the end walls only, you can select this option at the end walls only. So it will remove the columns and make the base clear span. And if you want to remove birds and hide columns, then you can select this option, scroll down to the top, and if you select hide, then it will hide all the birds. But if you want to hide a particular bird from the bay, then what if I want to hide birds from this single bay and I want to keep the bay the birds on the other bays? Then I will select this option, internal birds. It will allow me to hide birds from the bays. As you can see, before this option is, this chart is basically turned grayish. So as I toggle this option, this becomes visible, and now I can click on this chart on, and there we can move to this chart. So first we will learn how we can remove the columns. As you can see, there are some boxes which have the letters L, C, and R. So L is basically, if you're looking from the front side, then all the columns on the left hand side are denoted by the letter L, and the middle or the central columns are denoted by the letter C, and the columns on the right hand side are denoted by the letter R. So if I want to remove this particular column, so you have this side right, um, I will go from the right hand side and I will just remove this particular column, and now you can see the column has been removed. And you can do this for the other columns also, and just like I did. So basically what it's doing, you can't hide two consecutive columns because it will make the span um, too much big. So if you want to reappear this column, then you can select the column that you hide before, and like this. Okay, if you want to remove the curves, as you can see, there's some vertical bars in the blue, and there's some horizontal bars. You can just click on these vertical bars to remove the side curves, and like this. and you can remove the girds. And if you want the horizontal girds also, you can just move the horizontal girds also, like this. Okay, so now we will move to the next option, which is awnings, and we can apply awning. We can change the type of the awning. It can be simply supported or it's cantilever. We can change the length of the awning also, and we can change the pitch. We can change the offset and to move the awning up and down, and like this. If you turn the elevation on, then you can see the awning has already moved down. So let's go back to the 3D option, and we can apply some walls on the awning, and yeah, you can apply some walls here by using this option, and we can do this to the right awning and on the front awning also, and back awning also, like this. And if you see the elevations has been changed according to your parameters. Okay, so let's uncheck these options as we are going to move to the next tab, and let's go to the mezzanine floor, and we will learn how to use this option. And okay, if you can see there's an option of enable stage mezzanine. If you do it, you can get the control of how to enable it, and you can do it for the base again and base tower. So as you can see, there are three options: height, width, and length. Height is basically you can change the height of the mezzanine floor, and width is you can change the width of the mezzanine floor, and you can adjust it accordingly to your requirements. And there's some options of the alignment. If you want it to be on the left hand side, it can be on the left hand side. Basically, the alignment is from the front side, so you have to move it on the front side, and you can either make it full width. I like it to be in the full width because majority is on the full width, and yeah. Okay, let's go to the walls option, and the walls option is basically like if you want to add claddings. So there are few options, like if you want it to enclose fully, your shed to fully enclosed, then you can select this option, select all. Or if you want a few bays to be enclosed, then you can use this chart which is showing in the bottom. If you want the walls to be on the front hand side, then the wall will be in front, and you can apply walls one by one on the back hand side. And if you want a center wall, then it can be in the center, and just like this, you can enclose this bay. And if you want to remove these two curves, then we can do it as well. You can go to the internal, you can go to the columns tab and select this option, internal girds, and we will remove these two bays like this. Okay, so now we will go to the next option, which is doors option. And for the better clarity of the doors option, I'm removing the mezzanine floor. so you can have a better clear view and you can understand it very well. So uh, yeah, let's go to the um, doors option. Front wall, back wall, and left side. Okay, for before we moving to the doors option, you can have this concept that doors will only appear at that location where is the wall. If there is no wall, then you cannot apply door at that wall, at that side. So wherever the wall is, the option will be toggled on, and you can select the wall there. Otherwise, it will be grayed out. And let's go. So we will apply roller door in this wall. You can select the door type. We will use the roller door, and yeah, we want the object to be at the center. And changing the height of the door, 4 meter. The width is 3.6 meters, like this. And I want the door to be on the front also. This is a rear door, and yes, I want it to be on the right hand side. So I will just click on this option, and you can move it. You can give the offset. And let's go to the Windows option, and you can apply some Windows. The Windows option is similar to the doors option, and you can change the height. I want it to be 2 by, sorry, I want the width to be 2, and I want the height to be 1.2 meters. And I want to move this window on the left hand side, so I will use this option and move my window from right hand side to the left hand side. So let's go and use this option, and or you can, if you know the desired distance, then you can simply put it in like this, and you can similarly apply windows on the side walls also. Let's go, we can click on the left hand side, and you can see, yeah, there's a window here. If you see the elevation, the windows and doors are also appearing on the elevations also, and on the floor plan also, like this. Okay, let's go to the next option. There's an option of clear light. So just click on the play where you want the clear light to be, and you can have it. You can move the light to be on the left and on the right side. It's up to you. You can change the width by using this option, and yeah, that's it. Okay, if you want to reset, then just click on it again. It will reset. It will appear on the roof plan also. Okay, so now we have clear light, windows, doors. We will move to the export option, and if you have your shed ready, then you can just click on this option, export PDF, and you can select your quotation type, as it's a pricing plan, PS1, or you can just type the address and click on this option. After completing your address, export as PDF. So it will take a few seconds, and your PDF will be exported. And on the top hand side, you can see the design summary. It contains all the necessary design parameters that you have put it in well, designing your shed, and it will show in your PDF also. So our PDF is now ready and it's been downloading. So yep, the PDF is now has been generated. So you can open it, and we have an option of share design also. You can generate the link, and you can just copy this link and share it with your clients or anyone who you want to see this shed. You can just do it manually in this option, and we can capture the side views and you can send the design request. So that's it. Thanks.